see there's a lot of dark and low-key lightning used to show the audience that something dangerous or something bad is going on, something wrong that needs to be changed is going on. So, not only in this movie, but we also got inspired from the Outbreak movie. Uh, uh, Here, even here, they have used quite dark and deep colors to show that something bad is going on, something wrong. Coming back to our film opening, uh, we have used these films for inspiration whilst creating our film opening. The idea of using a mixture of dark and light colors is a big convention of the thriller genre. We have implemented this in our film sequence by including dark tones but also making the film opening quite bright as well. Um, the A convention of editing for thriller movies is a mixture of slow and fast-paced editing. The slow editing can help in the build up to the fast editing, which can make the audience feel anxiety towards the film. This convention is useful because if all of the editing was either slow or fast paced, the audience may get bored quickly. This means that creating a production with a mixture of editing speed has a better and less repetitive effect. This is the reason why we chose to use slower editing towards the beginning of our film sequence and then speed it up towards the end to create a build-up of tension. It is overall a great technique because the slower pace editing creates suspense because everything is taking a longer time to happen. When the pace speeds up, the audience is caught off guard and feels anxiety and confusion towards the film. This can make them more interested in what more is to come. Cuts are also used a lot in editing in order to make the film have a good flow and show continuity. We have included a few fades, but the majority of sequence is cuts. This means that our film opening has good continuity because the clips are following one another, making the film more realistic for the audience. The fades we used were for our title and for some clips. This created a variety of for our editing, so we could capture the audience's interest. An important convention of the thriller genre is props, which can be used to make some of the plot known and make it more effective. For example, in Psycho movie, it is made known that the antagonist is about to kill the character in the knife scene because they are holding a knife. This makes the audience aware of the intentions of the film and where it is going to go. We have used props in our opening sequence, such as the laptop. Here, the laptop. We have the laptop, the books and medicines and the phone. The medicine showed the mental health of the protagonist. We wanted to show that he is confused, he is scared, he is depressed, and his life is in danger. Uh, and the medicine showed how depressed and scared he was. This made audience aware of the fact that he needs help and is in danger. However, we did not include any dangerous props that are normally seen within thriller films, such as knives or guns or anything else like hammers or something like that. That being said, the props we used were effective for our film opening. The setting of the film is also a big part of the film. Uh, Big part of the thriller on. They aren't set places where they usually take place, but they are usually in locations that can be unsettling and create anxiety for the audience. This is why we chose to use a big house and one single room. This setting helped to make the film opening look uh, more like a thriller because it is empty and no one else is seen except from the characters. A big empty space with only two people is quite a dark image, which helps startle the audience. Um, our opening sequence uses many of the conventions of a typical thriller film. We have done previous research on the conventions, and so we knew what we should include to make it effective. However, we have changed a few of the conventions in order to make our film opening more original and um, stand out against other thriller films. Talking about social groups or issues, our film opening did not represent any social groups or issues. So, with that being said,